Welcome to episode 9 in my Ultimate Slayer series. Today we're going to cover the Wilderness Collection Log. When I first started this Ultimate Slayer grind, the Wilderness is one of the logs that I was most daunted by. It's a bit of a funny one because you really only have to kill 3 monsters: Revenants, Lava Strike Worms, and Armored Phantoms. But the amount of drops on this table, and the rarity of worm drops in particular, make this a very difficult and very lengthy grind. It's definitely a test of commitment to keep grinding and push past the frustration of rolling many dupes. That said, I did have a huge advantage going into this grind thanks to my previous Golden Reaper grind. I did finish the entirety of the Revenant's drop table several years ago, since that is part of the Chaos Elemental boss collection log. In addition to that, I was able to get all of the very common Wilderness exclusive uniques like Adrenaline Crystals, Revenant Enhancers, and the Armor Patch upgrade kits. I did also have the Dragon Chain Body thanks to the Kalphite Queen, so when it comes to the length of this video, it is going to be a pretty short one. But keeping in mind that it took me about 20,000 Revenants to finish the log, plus all of the worm kill count that you'll see in this video, this was definitely a pretty big commitment. So I do actually have a standalone guide on how to efficiently kill Revenants, which I'll link in the description. But essentially, you use Legacy Mode, a strong two-handed melee weapon, a Ghost Hunter gear if you have it, and just run around the room one-shotting every monster. Nice and simple. The next monster we'll look at are the Armored Phantoms. And from here, we're looking to get the around 1 in 500 Greater Sonic Wave Codex. Technically, you can also get this drop from the Risen Ghosts, who might be easier to kill, but the drop rate is substantially better here, and kills are quick enough, so this is what I chose to focus on. I am aware of things like the AFK Platypus method, but I chose to do this more active method with melee, and aggressively AoE down a bunch of the Phantoms at once. It's sometimes a little bit tricky to sustain HP, but at the same time, the task length is short enough that it's comfortable to finish out a full task with just one inventory of food. Hey, there we go. There's the codex. I was like my 9th or 10th of these Armored Phantom tasks, but yeah, not too bad overall. I'll finish this one and add them back to the block list. And the last monster we need to kill are the famous Lava Noodles. We'll mostly be killing the little guys, but there is actually a very rare chance of getting the worm drops from the Wieldy Worms special Wieldy Flash event. And if you do get those, they will actually count towards your collection log. So I was attending all of those events as much as possible and hoping for a little bit of extra luck there, but it wasn't meant to be. I didn't get a Dark Onyx core either for that matter, but that's fine, because the little Lava Noodles went about as well as anyone could ever ask for. It was a long grind, but I did get quite lucky overall. Oh, I actually got one. Nice. Yeah, good to get the first one on the board. I'm sure the rest are going to take a dauntingly long amount of time, but there we go. First of the 3 worm drops. Oh, I got another one. Oh my gosh, that's 2 out of 3. Am I actually going to finish this with no dupes? There's no way. That is so good. Let's go. Hey! I got it! I actually got it! No way! I spooned worms! That's gotta be one of the luckiest worm finishes. Oh my god, I did the Wilderness! And there you have it. For completing all of the drops in the Wilderness collection log, I've earned myself the Forinthry's Fury title and crossed off one of the scariest logs from my list. That's now my 9th collection log out of 13, and finishing Ultimate Slayer is actually starting to feel pretty realistic and within reach now. There are still quite a few difficult logs and scary items to go for, but knocking down a really big domino like this one really does a lot of good for the mental side of a huge grind like this. Anyway, if you want to follow along for the rest of my Ultimate Slayer journey, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.